removing destination barriers. One of the reasons why people don't ride bikes as much as maybe they would like to is that there are sometimes barriers in getting from one place to another, or that there are no bike parking facilities, no place to store their bike, no place to shower once they get there if they're commuting to work, for example. So these are some ideas and some things that the community can do and have in their plan to try and to facilitate as much as possible that kind of travel. Oriented buildings toward the street. This was a goal of the Mesquite Boulevard Corridor Plan, so that you provide equal access for pedestrians and bicyclists to destination points without having to travel through parking lots and compete with motorists moving in and out of the parking lots. Connecting destinations such as shopping or community center to the street or trail network. Using pedestrian walkways to minimize undesirable interaction between pedestrians and automobile traffic. Providing appropriate storage facilities, requiring showers and lockers in employment centers, ensuring the availability of backup travel options. For example, a guaranteed ride home for riders and walkers if they're unable to ride or walk home. Access issues and gaps in the network. This was a map developed as part of the plan that identifies streets with too narrow of roadways, the interstate accesses, at least exit 120 and 122. Those are kind of bottleneck areas that make it difficult now with the roundabouts for bicycles to get from the north side to the south side of town, and how you're supposed to function or ride the bike within those roundabouts is sometimes seen as an issue, and so some people probably choose not to ride. But this identifies some of the gaps and access issues we have. The freeway interchanges, this is one of the biggest challenges to Mesquite in providing a seamless bicycle network. Currently there are only 3 roadways crossing I-15 from north to south, and only one of these incorporates a bicycle facility, Grapevine Overpass. The other 2 are freeway interchanges at Mesquite Boulevard and Falcon Ridge Boulevard. The Federal Highway Administration has produced a series of countermeasures entitled Bike Safe, and its recommended considerations for Bike Safe for roundabouts include the following. Bike lanes should generally be discontinued when leading to low-speed roundabouts. The bicycles are expected to merge with the flow of traffic. Again, a low design speed is required for that. Street widths and or available right-of-way need to be sufficient to accommodate a properly designed roundabout. The roundabouts often work best where there's a high percentage of left-turning traffic. Safety is often cited as a reason why people choose not to ride more often. And the concern is usually, it's one of perception generally. But on this map, we've identified where there have been reported accidents, bicycle accidents with motorists. You can see on Pioneer Boulevard, Grapevine, Turtleback, Sand Hill Road at I-15, along Mesquite Boulevard at several locations, Palms Lane, Desert, looks like Thistle, Arrowhead. There have been accidents at those locations, also on Smoky Lane and Riverside Road. And every time, I'm sure the police department analyzed each accident and try to figure out what happened and whether it was caused by, the geometry of the transportation system, or whether it was operator error or whatever. But safety is something that's continually an issue as we share the road with motorists and bicyclists. the map of the proposed bicycle plan. So the last part of the plan is the map that shows, again, what's existing and what's proposed in order to complete the system, proposed bike lanes, proposed bike paths, bike routes, etc., and how they link up with the various community facilities. And the whole idea, again, is to promote safer, more convenient bike travel throughout the community. Now, item 10, if I could, I'll just kind of introduce that because it goes hand in hand. Ron Floth, with the Regional Transportation Commission, was contacted by Ken Cook and came to some meetings of kind of an ad hoc committee who were interested in looking at bikeway development. They contacted our staff. We facilitated some meetings, and Ron agreed to come and make a brief presentation to kind of explain what becoming a bicycle-friendly community entails, and perhaps some of the committee members will want to add their 2 cents as to why they think this is a good thing for Mesquite.